boy LB, Evolution Cat, and we were just talking about bare knuckle fighting. I know you seen the Paulie Malignaggi thing. What you thought about it?
I mean, it's different. It's the first of its kind, and it could be an up and coming sport. But I mean, the way they fighting like boxing, and I feel that you can't fight bare knuckles like it's boxing.
Well, I think Paulie just figured that out. I think shout out to Rose Boxing Channel. She spoke on this. We just coming behind her. One of the best boxing channels out.
How you? Now we tell you, give me 1 second. You waking up?
One of the best boxing channels out. So she spoke on that, and I think it's true that Paulie tried to box his way through the match and lost. And he has some good points, but when you thinking bare knuckle fighting, if you see when I think I forgot his name, what was it, Lobe? I forgot how to say that. Got a weird name, but when he stepped up the pressure, he was punching Paulie everywhere. His shoulder, the back of his head, and his elbows. See, and that's the thing with bare knuckle fighting. It's all goes as far as places to punch, because it's bare knuckle, so everything hurts. So if I got a glove on, hands up, and I'm punching you, I got the glove on. But if I bare knuckle you into that area, everything hurts. So when you take bare knuckle, it's hard to put it in a boxing format to where it's like, okay, head, body, liver. No, everything goes. You get punched in your shoulder and take it the wrong way, it can hurt you. So bare knuckle is going to
get dissected.
Yeah, it's going to
get dissected like anatomy, man. Like it's not like every punch is padded when you boxing. So for you to think that boxing and bare knuckles is the same, it's not. You know what I mean? You're hitting vital organs, you're hitting bone on bone, you're hitting tendons, you're hitting nerves. Yeah. It's a totally different
thing.
It's a different how you call that? When you fighting, and the adrenaline is different from. It's more of fight or flight.
Yeah.
Like if you hurt, then what? Most of the people can't even give up. Like,
well, you see how both of them came out scarred up. It's bone on bone, cut, scrapes everywhere, and that's one thing they're gonna have to worry about is that the cuts are gonna be big. You're gonna need a very good cut man on deck because people are gonna be getting split open. And then secondly, in boxing, they put gloves on to make the fight more exciting because the bare knuckle fights was going for 4 hours because nobody was punching. Because when you get in there with two real good punches and they're bare knuckle, this is what the fight looked like.
Everybody's just blocking instead of reacting. So people want to
ain't
fight
nobody really committing to it's really there. Because, you know, one mistake and it's over. So it's a lot of fainting, it's a lot of feeling out. The fights could be boring. That's why they put gloves on them to help the fight go. Not to just protect their hands, to help the fight go along so people feel more free letting their punches go. So I love bare knuckle fighting, but I just think they're going to run into a lot of injuries. That's going to hurt the sport.
They just want more excitement in boxing. I mean,
well, that's what the people want. People want blood.
We watched 15-round fights growing up, and now boxing is watered down. Half of these people is partying and doing things of, you know, that's not really relevant to boxing, man. They want to party and be in the limelight. They're taking people as a game. Like they tell you, protect yourself at all times. If you fighting bare knuckles, it's 10 times. It's intensified. You know what I'm saying? You can't use elbows and things of that nature, but
well, that was a place where your 52 really would be important. When you're thinking about a bare knuckle fight, these people need to be coming to see like Burly and getting some of this defense because you got to protect your face up in there. And if we talking bare knuckles, you want to be protected with the blocks and the heavy defense because 2 or 3 shots and you out to fight. Like I said, they can land anywhere, neck, arm, all potentially hurting you. But hey, at the same time, I love fighting, and I hope the sport goes on. But I see a lot of injuries in that sport. I see it's going to be hard to get off the ground because the bloodshed is going to be real. Like we're talking real bloodshed, and even though there's people that want it, the powers that be are going to see it as too.
We're going to need a lot of pillows, man, because some niggas going night-night.
Yeah, a lot of ring doctors.
I don't really see people teach what we teach, man. We teaching more conditioning and defensive techniques. Everybody think they got a plan into, you know, one of those two things pop in. It's either you get tired or your technique not working. What you do when that happens? You know, Paul is a boxer, this dude is an MMA fighter. It's two different styles, it's two different concepts.
Well, that's how you got to enter the real fight. So if we in the real fight, hands up. See, already, both knuckles up because we both knuckling up. Now, for a street event, really, this isn't the best way to fight because there could be grabbing. See, good knuckling up is because we both got gloves on, ain't but so much grabbing we can go. So, even though this is just a talk video, me being Burly, I got to help you out. If you really got a knuckle fight, this is how you want a knuckle fight. See my hand position? So I'm putting everything on the power hand. The open hand is now this is him.
Distance.
This is the distance. This would be the same thing if you was holding your gun. This hand would be open for distance. If this was my knife, it'd be hey,
exactly.
And stay back. And since we street fighting, knuckle fighting, this is gonna be my thing. So when he throws a punch, I'm ready to either hold him or grab his shirt. You know, I'm ready to grab and hold and hit, because that'll help you more in any fight than thinking you're gonna be jockeying around. It's not gonna happen like that.
People just look at shit that we practice and they think that it is a game that you can prevent any of the things that we practice from doing it. It's like I said, it's not one way. It's all different kind of variations of the blocks and movement and slipping, and it's different techniques. I mean, people put more effort on attacking more than defending.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And
that'll save your life. I just told the person that defense is more natural than offense. Every offense move you had to learn. Most defensive moves are already in you. You just got to make it cleaner because your body and your brain don't want to get hurt. So you can see people can cover and block without even coming to 52. You know some form of block. But at 52, we just make it cleaner. That's natural. See, offense isn't natural. Learning how to punch, kick, and wrestle is outside your thing, so it's really not a natural thing. So the best thing to have in a real-time event where somebody's trying to kick your ass is defense. Get the hell up out of there. Get out of his way, slip, dip, block, and get out of there. Now, if you got to fight on your way out, fight on your way out. But don't think it's going to be a kung fu flick. Stick around and bounce around like it's going to be a spectator sport. It's going to be real deal. You block, you run.
And also, just like from what you taught me, a lot of people don't use feints. I mean, when you bare knuckle, the feints, it makes it, oh man, all the more worth. Like,
the feints are great.
Really, like I said, you can punch the shoulder and turn them into the punch. So it's all really about really body position. You're not gonna fight like you got gloves, and them wild haymakers is not gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? What about the wild punches that you get in boxing come to, like how we do 52? Now, it's legal to block with elbows because of rounded shots. You're not supposed to get hit behind the ear and all that stuff. So if I'm blocking here and you swinging all wild and you hit my elbow, that's a part of their knuckle fighting.
Defense is necessary. Defense is something that you must have. Like I said,
some people think you're supposed to take a hit. If you don't have to take the hit, you don't take the hit. That's damage. Just like on a video game, they got a gauge, man. You know what I'm saying? You taking mad damage. Now you ain't functioning the same way you was functioning when the fight started. So you know what I'm saying? When you get hit, it affects everything.
Yeah. So you want to keep that down to the minimum, the least amount of shots taken in, and that's why defense is necessary. And fatigue, and all of those things. Cardio must be worked on. But till the next time, Evolution Cat like Burly. Boxed off.